Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today we're taking a detour from our usual haunts to explore the dark side of the open road. Buckle up as we journey into the heart of the unknown, where the pavement whispers tales of tragedy and terror. These aren't just roads we're talking about. They're scars etched across the face of the earth, each mile marker a grim reminder of the lives claimed by their treacherous turns and unforgiving terrain. We're diving deep into the stories of the world's most dangerous roads, where the line between this world and the next blurs with every passing mile. High in the Bolivian Andes, shrouded in mist and clinging precariously to the mountainside, lies a road that needs no introduction. They call it El Camino de la Muerte, the death road. Imagine this. You're behind the wheel, heart pounding in your chest. The air is thin, the silence broken only by the growl of your engine and the crunch of gravel beneath your tires. To one side, a sheer cliff face rises into the clouds. To the other, a dizzying drop plunges thousands of feet into the jungle abyss below. One wrong move, one misjudged turn, and it's a one-way ticket to oblivion. The death road is a treacherous beast, a narrow ribbon of gravel and dirt that winds its way through the unforgiving landscape. It's a road where guardrails are a luxury and blind corners could be your last. But the danger here is more than just physical. It's woven into the very fabric of the road, fueled by the countless tragedies that have stained its unforgiving path. Locals whisper of the spirits that haunt this road, the restless souls of those who met their end on its treacherous curves. They say the mountainside echoes with the screams of the departed, their anguish lingering in the air like a shroud. Truck drivers speak of phantom hitchhikers, their pleas for help turning to icy silence as they vanish into thin air. Others tell of vehicles seemingly pulled off the road by unseen hands, their mangled wreckage a testament to the unseen forces at play. One story tells of a group of friends who dared to tempt fate on the death road. Their laughter and bravado echoed through the mountains as they sped along the perilous route. But their joyride took a sinister turn when their vehicle swerved suddenly, plunging off the edge of the cliff. The authorities never recovered the bodies, but locals say their spirits still haunt the crash site. Their mournful cries carried on the wind as a warning to those foolish enough to challenge the road's deadly embrace. Another tale speaks of a lone cyclist making the treacherous descent. As he rounded a bend, he saw a figure standing in the middle of the road, shrouded in shadow. The figure raised a hand as if warning him of some unseen danger. The cyclist slammed on his brakes, his heart pounding in his chest. But when he looked up, the figure was gone. From the towering peaks of the Andes, we descend into the rolling hills of Scotland, where a stretch of asphalt known as the A75 Kinmont Strait has earned a chilling reputation as the ghost road. Imagine a thick fog has settled over the road, swallowing the world in an eerie silence. The headlights of your car cut through the gloom, revealing nothing but the endless ribbon of asphalt ahead. You're alone, or at least you think you are. The A75 is no stranger to tragedy. For decades, this seemingly ordinary stretch of road has been plagued by a series of unexplained accidents and chilling encounters that defy rational explanation. It's a place where the veil between the living and the dead seems to wear thin, allowing spirits to cross over and interact with the world of the living. One of the most common occurrences on the A75 is the appearance of phantom hitchhikers. Drivers have reported picking up solitary figures along the roadside only to have them vanish from the passenger seat without a trace, leaving behind an icy chill and the lingering scent of damp earth. One chilling account tells of a young couple driving home late one night. As they rounded a bend, they saw an elderly woman standing by the side of the road, her face pale and drawn. Feeling a pang of sympathy, they pulled over to offer her a lift. The woman climbed into the back seat, thanking them for their kindness. But as they continued down the road, they noticed an eerie silence from the back seat. They turned to speak to their passenger, but to their horror, the back seat was empty. Another story tells of a truck driver who had a similar encounter. He was driving his usual route along the A75 when he saw a young man hitchhiking by the side of the road. The trucker, a kind soul despite his gruff exterior, pulled over and offered the young man a ride. The young man gratefully accepted, and they chatted about their lives as the truck rumbled along the highway. As they approached the town where the young man had asked to be dropped off, the trucker turned to say goodbye, but the young man was gone. The passenger seat was empty and the truck door was still locked. Chapter 3. The Tuan Road, where speed and spirits collide. Our final destination takes us to the bustling cityscapes of Hong Kong, where a concrete artery known as the Tuan Road pulses with a sinister energy. This modern highway, a testament to human engineering, is also a chilling reminder that progress often comes at a price. Imagine, the neon lights of the city reflect off the wet asphalt as a torrential downpour lashes the city. Traffic snakes its way along the Tuan Road, a symphony of horns and flashing headlights. But beneath the surface of this urban jungle, a darkness lingers. The Tuan Road has earned a grim reputation as one of the most dangerous roads in Hong Kong, and not just because of its high volume of traffic. Locals whisper of a curse that hangs over the road, a malevolent force that feeds off speed and recklessness, claiming the lives of unsuspecting motorists. This road has witnessed its fair share of tragedy. Fatal accidents are a grim reality, each one adding to the growing tally of lives lost on its unforgiving asphalt. But it's the circumstances surrounding these accidents that have fueled the rumors of a supernatural presence. Drivers report sudden, inexplicable malfunctions in their vehicles, brakes failing, steering wheels locking up, as if an unseen hand were guiding them towards their doom. Others speak of hallucinations, fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures darting across the road, or phantom vehicles appearing out of thin air, only to vanish just as quickly. One chilling account tells of a taxi driver who picked up a fare late one night. The passenger, a young woman dressed in white, asked to be taken to an address on the outskirts of the city. The driver, a seasoned veteran of the Tuan Road, thought nothing of it and set off into the night. As they drove, the passenger remained silent, her gaze fixed on the road ahead. The driver tried to make small talk, but the woman didn't respond. Suddenly, the woman let out a piercing scream, pointing at something in the road ahead. The driver slammed on the brakes, narrowly avoiding a collision with a large truck that had seemingly appeared out of nowhere. Shaken but unharmed, the driver turned to apologize to his passenger, but the back seat was empty. The woman in white had vanished, leaving behind only a faint scent of jasmine and a lingering sense of dread. Another story tells of a group of friends driving home from a night out. As they sped along the Tuan Road, their laughter and music drowned out by the roar of the engine, one of the passengers noticed a figure standing in the middle of the road ahead. The figure, a young man dressed in dark clothing, seemed to materialize out of thin air. These roads are not just dangerous because of their physical conditions, but also because of the dark and mysterious tales that surround them. The stories we've explored today serve as chilling reminders that some roads are best avoided, especially after the sun sets and shadows stretch long across the asphalt. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of darkness, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more explorations of the unexplained and the terrifying. Until next time, my friends, stay safe and always be cautious when traveling.